So the output modules are the controls for all of the equipment that is in the facility. So all of your equipment is going to run through here. We've got A through B nutrients. We've got, our irrigation valves. We've got roof vents and shade curtains and CO2 and lights and fans, and everything is running through these output modules. The output modules are super helpful when you're on site. So they have switches, and each switch is a toggle switch that goes between on, off, and auto. Basically meaning that you can flip them into on if you just want to force whatever is connected to that switch on, into off to make sure that it cannot run, or into auto, allowing the MultiGrow to decide when to run it. So usually we want to leave all of our switches in the auto mode, just because we make sure then that when the multi says, hey, I need to run my CO2 or I need to do an irrigation, the system can. But if you were here and you were working on one of your irrigation valves because you needed to swap it out, you would walk over here and flip it into the off mode, just to make sure that you could work on this and not have it try and activate while you were working on it. The big thing though, remember to go back in and put it back into auto, because the system can't control it if it's an off or on. So the output modules, there's two types. There's a single output module and a paired output module. The single output module is used for anything that's just a simple on-off, like a peristaltic pump or an irrigation valve, CO2 injector, a fan, a light, any type of heaters that just turn on and turn off. But then we have a paired output module, and the paired output module is for any type of equipment that uses reversing motors. So roof vents, where the motor goes in two directions, where it opens and it closes. It can also be used for sidewalls, wet wall louvers, blackout curtains, shade curtains. It can be used for anything where the motor goes in two directions. And that's really important because you need to have each direction of the motor on a different output. So you can't run them at the same time, because that can be really dangerous for the motor. So these are the outputs that all of your equipment runs through. So you have the ability to run over, flip things on and off, turn them into off mode. We have a lot of growers who put these under a lock plastic cover, so that only the grower who has the key can actually get in and make changes. Other people will put these kind of all throughout the facility so that at each greenhouse they can turn them on. Some people keep them all in a tank house. It really is up to the grower, and with the flexibility of the Cat 6 daisy chain, you really can put these anywhere in the facility that makes the most sense for you.